Yeah, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we're going to be talking about Syndicate. Now, there's been a lot of talks about this when it first launched. We did even play it in the Discord. I sold, and now I'm waiting to look for a new position. Possibly might even have a position here very soon here. But before we get into talking about all of that, I would like to ask you guys, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. We're on the road to 30k subscribers. If you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment what you think down below, and while you guys are down there, you guys can hit that Discord link to join the Discord to continue crypto conversation we're having daily, and you guys can ask all your most important questions on how does that Patreon group works. As you guys know, the altcoin chasers and I have been getting into a lot of big bangers. And when you guys go onto Patreon, you guys can scroll down and look through some of the posts I've made about all the plays we've gotten into. I will continuously keep this updated with more plays that we're getting into. And here you can also find my Essentials to Mastering Tokenomics ebook, which is on Amazon and on Patreon here. This will help you guys pick out the next gem of your cryptocurrency portfolio. Once you're able to understand market cap, FDV, circulating supply, narrative, vesting, all of that is very important to picking out the next gem of your cryptocurrency portfolio. You also find the links to the BlockFit, which you guys can use to get your crypto apparel, some good, nice little crypto apparel, right? Links for that will be in the description and in the comment section down below. So don't forget to check out that Patreon group while you guys can. A lot of alpha in there. You guys do not want to miss out on the next banger. So let's get right into the video, guys. So Bankless did drop an article on Syndicate's launch, right? And this is pretty much the quote here. The Syn saga is already shaping how crypto approaches new token launches, underscoring the pivotal role of liquidity incentives and elevating the short-term advantages of token teams can gain by partnering with on-chain metadexes. This is basically coming off the fact that Aerodrome has pretty much their own launchpad as pretty much the main dex of Coinbase and Base, and how they pretty much will be able to route liquidity directly to the new token launches. And that changes the launchpad game. But we're going to talk about launchpads when I do a new updated Aerodrome video. Today we're going to be talking about Syndicate, which is the first community launch project from Aerodrome, and in partnership with Coinbase in them, right? There's a lot of investors behind Syndicate that we're going to show you guys, right? So right now it is sitting at 54 cents at a market cap of $262 million, FDV of $547 million. Now, when this first came out, there was a lot of discrepancies around the FDV, the market cap, because Dex Screener actually didn't show the appropriate amount of circulating supply to actually get the proper market cap. So there was a lot of FUD going on with it as of right now, but you guys can see from the market cap, it did end up getting to like a $1 billion market cap, and now it's sitting around 262 million. It's all-time high. So everything has just been crazy off of it, because you guys can see it's already down 79% from its all-time high being $2.61. Now, I do believe this is one of the better times to start to look at Syndicate. This is going to pretty much, they say it's a L2, like a app chain L2, but it's a L3 that settles on Base, which is L2, making this an L3. Now, veAero holders were benefited with a big airdrop from Syndicate. That was beautiful. This is why I actually told one of my guys in the Discord, yo, if you're holding on to Aero, put it to good use. You're gonna have to stake it, obviously, put it in the veAero, pools and things like that, and you'll possibly get some of these airdrops from their launches that's going to be coming out. But looking at the fundraising, you guys can see Andreessen has been an investor, Circle, you got PF Ventures, you got a lot of big other names in here from OpenSea. You got Uniswap, who else? CoinList here. There's a lot of big names here. This is just the one that was in May 2022. And then you got August 2021, you got Coinbase Ventures there. I think there were some other names here that I actually missed out on. You got Snoop Dogg here. This is back in the day. So there's a lot of new investors in here that actually invested into Syndicate, and that has me a little bit bullish on Syndicate. Now, NTV put out this tweet here. This is pretty much a great breakdown of what Syndicate is. Syndicate is building a community-owned internet where developers and communities can own and control every layer of the stack, from sequencers to network to token economics. Now, the key features include app chains that enables devs to launch custom chains that are interoperable seamlessly. You guys know how big I am on interoperability. This is pretty much what I started the YouTube channel on. Smart rollups and smart sequencers, strong emphasis on decentralization, governance through code, and shared ownership of infrastructure. Now, the mainnet is live and they have a few app chains already on there. One being Stadium, which pretty much is an esports app chain, making tournaments accessible for everyone. So this is one gaming play that they got up there. Another that they have is called Clinkermon, which they're going to be launching their own app chain on the Syndicate mainnet. So I can see there are going to be a lot more projects building their own app chains on Syndicate. And if that happens, it's going to be pretty interesting. Now, already 2 million Syn tokens have been staked, which is a good, because we always like to see, tokens taken off the circulating supply. Now, they also put out this tweet here, which is basically, talking about what has happened for September. Here we're going to talk about, their airdrop to 100 plus DAOs. They published a Syn token light paper. The token went live via, Aerodrome. The mainnet also went live. They partnered with Talent Protocol to bring more developers onto Syndicate. They introduced Common Chain, which is the Syndicate network hub for staking and emissions. They got Amino mainnet launched. They was at KBV at Seoul. Also Clinkermon, we just talked about that. Stadium, as well as those two got their own app chain. Now the Syndicate token became the #1 trending token on Base, and it was added to the Coinbase roadmap. They're going to be listed directly on Coinbase. Crossed 100 million plus trading volume and 1 million fees on Aerodrome. And this is just September, so it looks like they're going to continuously build, right? We're now in October. I definitely want to see more of what they're going to be building. And I also believe this was pretty good launch. Actually, it was a okay launch for Aerodrome, just because of how shaky things was when it got listed. I even tried to get it immediately when it came out, but it was just hard to get into it without being a part of the veAero holders or some other people that was able to participate. Now the CEO of Aerodrome also put out this tweet. I don't think anyone understands just how big Aerodrome's first community launch was. A model repeatable for any project that does not want to give 10% to 50% of their supply to MMMs, market makers or centralized exchanges. Just incentivize voters and trade instantly on Coinbase. That is huge. This is why we're going to be talking about Aerodrome's, success, it possibly becoming a blue chip in a whole nother video, right? So that is what's going on right now, but Syndicate does look very good as a play. I want to know what you guys think. How do you guys feel about Syndicate in the comment section down below? And if you guys haven't subscribed already yet, please do so. When I roll to 30K subscribers, if you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. I'll check you guys later. Peace, YouTube.